Two significant things happened last week. That is the US dollar weakness and the Japanese yen strength. That is JPY strength. And then what caused the US dollar weakness? What caused the Japanese yen strength? When we are talking about cause, we are talking about fundamentally what happened that actually make it so. And then because market is all about cause and effect. When we mean by cause, it's fundamentally and the fundamentals, and the effect is the technical. So the effect that the fundamental has on the charts. So that is the technical. So when we are talking about the cause of the US dollar weakness, is we have so many economic activities in US dollar. That is economic data coming out disappointing. Starting from the ISM manufacturing PMI, that one came out disappointing. We have the ISM service PMI too came out disappointing too. We have the unemployment rate shoot up from 3.7% to 3.9%, which is a very disappointing one. But in all this, I think the US dollar is still the economy is still good. They still have a very good economy for now. And then what they are targeting is a 2% inflation target, which Fed say. And then let's see how maybe they will actually meet the 2% inflation target. And then he said that they need more data to know maybe they will go for rate cuts this time, or they will actually hold, or actually go for interest rate hike. So we need to hear from Fed, because all what you need to do is you need to pay attention to the Fed, pay attention to what he said. That is Jerome Powell, and then act accordingly. So when we talk about the Japanese yen strength, what caused Japanese yen strength? The JPY has been on, the yen has been on the negative interest rate. That is Japan. So they've been on negative interest rate since, I believe they are the only major currency. Yeah, the only major currency that is still in negative interest rate. And the BOJ governor Ueda said, and I quote, that they are going to leave the negative interest rate, hereby hiking their interest rate, but their inflation is still okay, so they are still maintaining their inflation target. This is what the market participants and then they started pulling their money. They started putting their money back into the safe haven asset, which is the Japanese yen. And then some investors took their money out of the US dollar and probably put it into a very safe asset, which is the Japanese yen. So guys, this is Ambafx. Welcome to the weekly forex forecast. So this is where I bring you the latest insights in the world of forex market, the technical bias, and then the fundamental bias. Get to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I drop this video every week, so I drop it weekly, forex forecast, and then I'll soon be preparing some educational content. I'll still be dropping for you that you can learn a lot from. So turn on the notification bell in case those videos started dropping, so that you can be alerted first to know that I've dropped a video. And don't forget to drop your opinion in the comment section. It is very, very much appreciated, and then your criticism too is appreciated. So I'm actually looking at on DSY. The DSY has hit this significant support level right here. Last week I told you guys that if this candle didn't close bullish, that is this candle, and then we'll need to wait for the breakout of this level to the downside. And as you can see, it did not close bullish, so there is a breakout to the downside, and it's sold off massively to this particular level. So this particular level is a significant support level that you can actually look at. And as you can see, this candle closes as a reversal pattern, which means that on Monday, if you have a bullish candle close, then probably on Tuesday it might the US dollar might continue to be strengthened. Then probably on Wednesday we can see a decline back to 101,198. So that's what I'm looking at. For price to retrace up and then you see rejection and then back to 10119. So I'm actually still looking at the US dollar weakness in a long-term basis. You understand? But we should never rule out the possibility of retracement here. So this is what I'll be looking at for price to come and retest this area. Then probably if we see a rejection, then you actually sell back to 101,198. So that is what I'm actually looking at that particular level. So before we check the individual currency, let's check the economic activities of next week. And then probably I believe that next week is for the US dollar inflation report. That is from the CPI to the PPI. This is what we have next week. On Monday, we have the final GDP out of the Japanese yen. We have on Tuesday, we have the claimant counts out of the British pounds, and then Tuesday to 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time, we have the core CPI inflation measure catalyst, as you can see. So watch out for this. This will create a lot of volatility because this is the selling point for the Fed. So they're actually looking to get their 2% inflation target. So all these reports, all this data, because Powell has said that he's waiting for more data. So actually complete, maybe go for it cut this quarter. So let's see, maybe this data can actually push him for it cut, or probably maybe they need to they still need to hold their rates or postpone their rate cut intention. So let's see how it goes right there. On Thursday too, on Wednesday, you have to focus on this GDP out of the pounds on Wednesday, that is 8 a.m. Nigerian time. And then on Thursday, we have the PPI report coming from the US dollar, the CPI, and the PPI, the consumer price index, and the producer price index. So the price at the consumer level, the price at the producer level. And as you can see, we have on Friday, we have Empire State Manufacturing Index and then the prelim consumer sentiment out of the US dollar. So the pair you can trade next week that you have a lot of volatility in is number one, US dollar JPY, number two, GBP US dollar. You see those two currencies, expect a lot of volatility in those two currencies next week. So you can actually add Euro US dollar to it. On the individual pairs, starting from gold, last week we saw gold breaking the all-time high of 2143, that is 2143, and then we saw the breakout to 2180 last week. So what are we looking at on gold this week? I still believe that if gold hits the psychological level of 2200, we should see a slowdown back to this level or back to this level of support before we see a breakout. That is number one. And number two is if we use a Fibonacci retracement, and then at this psychological level, if there is a slowdown at that psychological level, let's say there's a rejection, there's a sell rejection from here, we should see gold coming to 38.2, 50% or 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level before we see buyers coming in back and probably break the 2200 psychological level to the upside, maybe going to 2300 at that particular area. So that's what I'm of the opinion that we actually see a slowdown from gold very, very soon at this 220 psychological level. So watch how price reacts to this particular area. If you see a rejection, then you can actually sell and then probably take your profit at 2075 or 20100. So let's see how price reacts to all this area, because if you check what is going on here, you see that it's actually playing out somehow. So let's see how price reacts to the psychological level. Maybe we'll have a slowdown to the downside on gold. So the next pair I want to check is GBP US dollar. So GBP US dollar on a buy bias, but as you can see, you wait for price to retrace back to this particular level before you enter. So this is the level I'm looking at to enter. So any retracement on GBP USD back to this level of 2.6687, or if this level now break back to 2.6077, is an opportunity for me to look for a buy bias, a bullish setup back to 1.31270. So this is what I'm actually looking at. So anything below 1.2600077, I won't be buying GBP USD. So this is my safe zone right here. So I will be waiting for price to retrace, what we saw in the DSY, that we might actually see a bullish DSY for, let's say, Monday and Tuesday before we'll see a dump again because of what we saw at the support level. That is the rejection candle sitting comfortably at the support level on the DSY. So probably that can actually influence this, that might actually see a slowdown on GBP USD. Then probably at this trend line support level, might see a bullish rejection or a bullish rejection at 1.26077. So watch how price reacts to this area to take your own decision in the market. And the next one is Euro US dollar. So Euro US dollar, we have a significant resistance level at this particular area, which might actually drag price back to this level of support. You understand? So if price is back to this level and I see a rejection, then what I will do is look for a buy bias back to 1.11311. And then if this place did not hold for a rejection, and if price still break out and coming back here, I will be looking for my buy bias at 1.07623. So I will not be looking to buy if price break this level of 1.07623. And then the buy bias I'll be looking for, the rejection I'll be looking for to buy at here or here might be from the 1 hour candle. Let's say this is a doji candle, which signify a reversal candle, or this is a hammer candle. Well, my confirmation is the candle that closed beside it in the 4 hour. That is my confirmation. Then I might now find my entry in the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or let's say 30 minutes time frame. But I'll still wait for the rejection in the 4 hour time frame and then for the confirmation candle. So let's see how price reacts to this particular area. Any retracement, you see an opportunity for you to go for a buy bias back to 1.11311. And the next one is AUD US dollar. So AUD US dollar, as you can see, is closed as a reversal pattern, which means that this is a hammer candle, which is also a reversal candlestick. So probably, though it is not a big candle, I understand, but on Monday candle can actually close below it, which is a daily candle, and we might see price coming back to this particular area. And then if price hit this area, I'll be looking for a bullish setup on this area back to 0.68444. And if this area break, then I'll be looking to take my bias at 0.64806. But if this break, then I won't be doing anything on AUD US dollar. And then as you can see, this is giving like a head and shoulder vibes. If you see what I'm saying, understand, for it to come back here, and then we'll see the double shoulder at the right and the left shoulder at that particular area. So let's see how price reacts to this area on the AUD US dollar. On US dollar, Canadian dollar, my bias is to downside, but on Monday and Tuesday I want to see how price reacts to this particular area right here, because I'm of the opinion that price might actually come here and they will see rejection on Tuesday, later on Tuesday, or probably on Wednesday back to 1.33534. If this level break, then I'll be looking to sell back to 1.31963. And then the second thing is that if we have a break of this particular area, I might be looking for a rejection at 1.36029 to actually sell. But if this level break, I won't be doing anything, because I'll be selling US dollar card or do nothing going to the next week. That is the area. I'll be looking for a rejection at this area, and then probably if this level did not break, then this level break, then I'll be looking for a rejection at 1.36020. 1.29 back to 1.33534 and back to 1.31963. And then on SND card, my bias is to the upside, and then this is a daily time frame. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So this 4-hour time frame is showing a sign of rejection at this level. So probably we might see price coming back to this level, and then if we now see a bullish rejection at this level, because this level is a very strong, you can see how price is ranging at that level before breaking out. So this level is a very strong support level. So probably we should be looking for a rejection to the upside at this level, and then buys in the card back to 0.83973. So that's what I'll be looking for next week, a rejection at this area to buy SND card back to 0.83973. On Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, if you see the bigger picture, you see that probably sellers can actually come in at this area and probably track the price back to this low of 0.85978. So this is what I'm actually looking at on SND, on AUD Canadian dollar. So I'm actually looking for price to reject. So I'll be looking for a rejection at this level, and then if you check the level very well, there's so in this level you can actually see that there's a significant supply level around that area. See, so you should look at how price reacts to this supply level here, because this is what will be I'll be looking for a rejection at this particular supply level back to the downside. Probably if this level break, then you can see a break to the downside here. That's what I'll be looking at on AUD Canadian dollar. So I'll see how price reacts to this level. That is the range of 0.89. That is between 40 pips range at this level right here. So you can see how price reacts to this level. If there is a rejection, then I will follow the sellers and then probably sell. But if this level break to the upside, I will leave it, because I'll be selling AUD card or do nothing to the next week. So let's see how price reacts to that particular significant level right there. So the next one is Euro JPY. I didn't do analysis on my favorite pair, which is the Canadian dollar JPY. So I still want to see how price reacts to some levels. I might not even trade it this coming week, so I'll be waiting for what I'm actually looking at there before I trade it. So on Euro JPY, which is clear right now, there is a clear breakout of here, and then there is a clear double top breakout of the neckline. You understand that kind of stuff. Break to the into this particular zone of support. So this support might actually turn resistance right now, because you might actually see price coming back to retest this, and if there's a rejection here, then you see price dropping back to 158.803, and if this level break, you see the sellers dragging the price back to 155.113. that is what I'm actually looking at on Euro Japanese yen, for price to retrace back to this area, and then you can actually look for a rejection at this particular area. So I'm going to set a bias on Euro JPY just for price to retest this area and then give me a nice rejection. Then I will actually enter and then I will sell back to that particular level. So on SND JPY too, that's what I'm actually looking at, but this one gives a very clear signal than Euro JPY. As you can see, there is a head and shoulder at this one, the break of neckline, and probably if price rejects at this area, we should see a bearish setup back to 89848. That is what I'm actually looking at, a bearish bias back to 89848. So that's what I'm actually looking at. But if this level now break out, I won't be doing anything on SND JPY. So I'll be selling SND JPY. I'll do nothing going into the next week. But I'll just wait for price to come and retest this level and give me a nice rejection for me to enter a sell bias back to 89848. And then the last one I want to look at is Euro AUD. That is a Euro Australian dollar. Here there is a clear breakout at this particular area, which is very, very clear, and then the breakout of that particular trend. And if we see a rejection in 4-hour time frame, that is a 2-4-hour time frame, that is 8 hour, then to the downside, then we should look for a a sell bias back to 1.63611. That if this level break, you should be looking for a sell bias back to 1.62899. And you know, this double bottom too, the next thing you should look at is that this double bottom too appears at a significant support level. If you can see, this level is a very strong support level, so which means that it might want to hold, and the buyers might actually push the price back to this area. So if the rejection didn't come from this area, if buyers push the price back to 1.66022, I'll be waiting for a rejection at this level for my sell setup back to this level, or back to 1.63611. So if there is no rejection, you will be waiting for a rejection here to actually sell, a bearish rejection to actually sell back to 1.64568. So let's see how price reacts to this particular area right there. So guys, this is the weekly forex forecast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to the bot. The bot is still very much available, and the minimum amount to connect to that bot is $1,000. that is at the GU bot, and the track record increased by 1 month because we've been tracking it from August 2023, and each month it's make average profit of 15% to 20% each month, and then it is very, very consistent. No losing month since August. Understand? No losing month since August. So you can actually DM me on Twitter. The link is in the description, or you just DM me on Telegram. The link is also in the description box. And don't forget to click on the broker's link. That's the only broker I use. That is Alt Forex. So they are regulated broker, and they will pay you easy deposit and then easy withdrawal with up to 50% deposit bonus. And if you want to use that bot, you will use Alt Forex, because if your bots make profit, they will actually credit you instant when you withdraw. Not some brokers that will say that because you are using bot, they won't be able to pay you. No, their withdrawal is guaranteed. Nothing could stop it, and nothing will actually stop it. So guys, don't forget to trade safely, and don't forget to use your protective stop, because that's very, very important. Risk management is very, very important in trading. All what you are doing, if you don't incorporate risk management, you are just wasting your goddamn time. Right? You're just wasting your time. So you need to incorporate risk management. You need to follow your rules. You need to be disciplined to be profitable in trading. So have a lovely trading week, and don't forget to trade safely.